the method reference. So three kinds. Hello everyone, very warm welcome to Think Constructive. I am Isha. In this session, I will be talking about method references, which is added in Java 8, and it's an interesting feature of Java 8. It's going to be very useful for every Java programmer at every level. All right, in this session, I will be starting right from the beginning, the discussion of method references, followed by the detailed demonstration, where I will be discussing all kinds of method references, its syntaxes, with the examples. All right, so this session is going to be very useful for you. Stay tuned, watch the session till the end so that you don't miss upon on any of the concept and understand this important concept fully. All right, so let us start with the method references discussion. So method reference. This is yet another very important addition in Java 8. So in order to use this feature, you should have at least Java 8 installed at your systems or any upward version. So what is a method reference? It is generally a compact, easy to read Lambda expressions for the methods that already have a name. All right, sometimes what happens, Lambda expressions are doing nothing but just calling an existing method. In that cases, it becomes often more clearer if we call the existing method by the name instead of using Lambda expressions. So in such kind of scenarios, method references are very helpful and they enable us to do such kind of method calling by method names. All right, so let us see the kinds of method references. Here are the variety or the kinds of method references listed. First one is the reference to static method. So the syntax will be the containing class double colon and a static method name. So this double colon symbol is very important. You should always keep this in your mind. Okay, so and the second one is reference to an instance method for a particular object. So since it is an instance method, how will it go? It will be the containing object instead of directly the class name, because it is the instance method. You should be using containing object double colon instance method name. All right. Soon after finishing this discussion, I will be demonstrating each of this kind with examples. All right. So watch this session till the end so that you understand this concept fully. Next one is reference to an instance method of any arbitrary object of a particular type. How the syntax will be for this? It will be containing type. For example, let's say integer or string, like that, and double colon and then the method name. And then the last one is reference to a constructor. So class name followed by double colon and then new. All right, so these are the four kinds of method references. Thanks to wonderful Java docs of Oracle, I have taken a couple of points from there. So let us switch to demonstration now and we'll see each of this kind with some examples. All right. Here is the IntelliJ IDEA editor. You can use any Java editor of your choice. All right, so I have already created a package called com.thinkconstructive. I'll just add a new Java class here. I'll just name it as method reference demo 1. Okay. So I have created a class called as method reference demo 1. Inside this, I'll create certain methods and then we'll demonstrate you how the method reference will actually work here. Okay, I'll create a public static method. We should return the generic type. Okay, and let me just name that method as concat operation. Okay, in this concat operation, I'll pass two arguments again of type T. 1, 2, both will be of type T. Okay, and third argument for this concat operation method will be by function. I'll just tell you the usage for this. It will take two input parameters of generic type I'm giving, and the third parameter for this will be the result which it will produce. Okay, and I'll just give some name, probably concatenate. Okay, so this is one method I would like to create. I'll just explain you the usage of this by function. So this by function belongs to java.util.function package. Okay, and this is a functional interface which has only one method called as apply. I'll just show you that. See, bifunctional, it is a functional interface and it has got one method called as apply. What this apply method will do, it will take two arguments which will be passed here, t, u, you can notice like this, and it will return the result like this. Okay. Okay, so I have created the signature for concat operation method, and inside this what implementation I would like to have. Here I will say return, and I will use this concat op by function dot apply method. Okay, and in this apply, what will I be passing? I should be passing two input arguments which I have given name as 1, 2. All right. What this concat operation will do? It will take these two arguments and call apply method on that and will give the result back. Okay. This is one method I would want to have. Let's add another method, public static. It should return, let's say, data type as a string, and I will say concat names. Okay. What will it accept? It will accept two arguments, string 1, string 2. Okay. And what will be the implementation? I just want to concat two names. So what will I do? I will just say return 1 plus 2. Okay, so this is one static method I have created, and now let us create one more method, public, which will be a non-static method, will do the same job. Okay, so it will return a string concat names for instance, I would say. All right, because I am not creating this method as a static, rather I would want to have the instance method. So I have just given name like that, concat names for instance, and I will say string 1, string 2, two arguments it will take, and then what will it do? It will just say return 1 plus 2, because here also I would want to concat two names or two arguments whichever are coming here, and it should be concatenated and returned. All right, so what I have done, I have created three methods. One is a static method for concatenating names, another is instance method for concatenating names, and another method is concat operation. All right, so now I will just show you how we'll call and work with it. Our public static void main string arguments. Okay, and here first I will show you if you need to use this concat operation with lambda expression. All right. Oops. Okay, so whatever concatenation we are doing, we would like to print that also. So I will call that directly inside system.out.println. Okay, and here I would want to call concat operation method since it is a static method. So I will be calling it directly with the help of class name. Okay, method reference demo1 dot concat operation. Okay, this is the one I would want to call, and the first argument, I'll just shift it to next line. Yeah, and the first argument in this concat operation I would want to give, let's say, head. Okay, second argument I would want to give first. Okay, and the third argument I will be giving with the help of lambda expressions. Okay, so I'll just say name 1, name 2. Okay, and what it should do, name 1 plus name 2. Okay, so I have given two names here, head first and the lambda expression calling here. Okay, so what it will do, this implementation of lambda expression will be fed here, and then with the help of apply, the final concatenated string, which will be head first, okay, will be returned and should be printed with the help of this. All right, so I'll just execute and display you the output. See, head first. Okay. Head first is a very famous name in Java word. Okay. So this is one way. Now the same thing if I want to do without the help of lambda expression, how can I do that? I will without lambda expression. That means with method references. Okay. So again, I will use system.out.println so that whatever is happening, you should be able to see the output. I'll just say system.out.println, and inside this, again, I will be calling this concat operation method. Since it is a static method, so I'll just call it with the help of class name. So method reference demo1 dot concat operation method. Okay. What should I give inside the concat operation? First two arguments will be some string values. So let's say this time I'm giving Java. Okay. And black. All right. So two names I have passed, and now I should be giving here the implementation. So this time I will be doing it without the help of lambda expression and with the help of method references. So for that, I already have created two methods. One is static and another one is instance method. So this time we will be using static method, which is my concat names. Okay. Since it is a static, so I should be calling it directly with the help of class name. Okay. So what is my class name? Method reference demo1, and then double colon, and then static method name is coming concat names. See, done. Nothing else you need to do. You have just given the class name and the method name. What will be called? This method will be called, okay, this Java and black. These two arguments will be passed here, and the concatenated value will be returned. All right. So now let us see what happens here when we run. So we have executed this, and first thing again, head first with lambda expression, and Java black, you can notice the concatenated string is printed, but this time I haven't called any lambda expression, rather I have just called the method reference, which is my concat names. All right, and how I have done that? Class name, double colon, and then the method name. All right, so this double colon is very important in method reference word. So just have it in your mind. Okay, so this is one type of method reference calling with the static method. Okay, so next one is again without lambda expression, but with method references. Instance method. Okay, how will we do that? So again, for printing purposes, I will call system.out.println, and inside this I will again call concat operation method. That is the first thing. This is my class name dot concat operation method. Okay, in this concat operation, first two arguments I will be giving as a string. Two names I would again pass. Oracle. Second name, let's say I will give Java. Okay, and the third parameter this time should be the instance method. So for calling instance method, I should be using some object or some instance of this class, because with the help of object we can call instance method. So for that, I should be first creating the instance of method reference demo1 class. Okay, I'll just create the method reference demo1 object. Okay, I have created an object, and now with the help of this object, I can call my instance method. See, it is suggesting me concat names for instance. All right, so that's it. That's how you can directly call the instance method with method reference. Okay, done. Now let us execute and see the output. See, the first two we have already discussed. The next one is Oracle Java concatenated string. So this time this concat names for instance, which is this method, is called. Again, the method is performing the concatenation of two strings and is returning the value. So whatever value we have got is printed with the help of system.out.println. Alright, I hope this much is clear. So this is the second kind of method reference. So two kinds we have discussed, with static method, with instance method. Now the next thing we'll be discussing is with arbitrary object of a particular type. Okay, so I'll copy this much explanation as is, because this is again without lambda expression with method references, but this time particular type. Okay, how we can do that? Again, for printing purposes, I will be using system.out.println. And inside this, I will be calling method reference demo1.concat operation method. And this time again, first two arguments will remain two names, two strings, which I would want to concat. So I will just say sun this time. And let's say second argument as Java. Okay. This time I will be passing the arbitrary object of particular type. So I'm going to call the strings concatenation method directly. So what should I do? I'll just say string :concat. Okay, that's it. The moment I will do this, this is the inbuilt string class with inbuilt concat method which is already given by Java, will be called with these two arguments. All right. So now let us execute and see what happens. See, first three we have already discussed. This time sun Java, the concatenated string is printed. All right, so I hope this much is very clear to everyone. If you have any doubts, you can always ask your doubts in the comment section below. So this is the first kind of method reference we have discussed. This one is second and this one is third. Okay, so three kinds of method references examples we have discussed. Now there is one more left, that is for method reference with constructors. Okay, now for demonstrating fourth kind, that is method reference constructor, I'll be first adding a new Java class, method reference. I will name it as method reference demo2. Okay, and now I will be creating a functional interface first of all here. So if you are not very comfortable with functional interface, I have already created another video for that. The link is given in the description box below as well as in the card section above. So please go ahead, watch that session and try out all the examples. That will be very, very helpful for you. All right. So I'll just say interface and let's say method reference demo interface. I will give this name here. Okay. I'll come back to this interface. First, I will just create a class mr demo. Okay, and inside this, what I will be giving, I will be creating a constructor, rather parameterized constructor for this. Okay, so this constructor will take a string as an argument. Okay, and what will happen here? System.out.println, and whatever message is being passed, I will print it as is. Okay, now coming back to this functional interface. So I'll create a method signature here. So that method should be returning mr_demo and the method name will be print message. Okay, what this will take? This will take a string as an argument. All right. Now I will create our public static void main. And inside this, I will instantiate mr_demo. Let's see how it goes. mr_demo interface. Okay. So with the help of mr_demo interface, I will call the constructor of mr_demo. Okay. So mr_demo new like this. This is the syntax, plain simple. Okay. Now what will I do? I will just say mr demo interface dot print message. Okay, and whatever message I would want to print, I can give here. All right, let's say I'm giving Java champion. Cool. Yeah. So what will happen? This mr demo interface is my functional interface, which is instantiating this class by just calling the class name double colon and new. This class's constructor is called. All right. And then I'm invoking this print message method by passing this argument. So ideally this argument should get printed from here. And let's now execute and see what happens. See? Cool. Yeah. Java champion got printed. So this is the fourth kind of method reference, and that's how you can use all four kind of method references. I have demonstrated everything. So just a quick recap, what all we have discussed in this session. We started with the discussion of method reference. What is it and what all syntaxes of method references are given. All right. So here are the four kinds of method references with the syntaxes. Each of these method references we have discussed and demonstrated with examples. All right. If you have any doubts, please ask your doubts in the comment section. And also, if you like the particular part of the session, please annotate that timeline in the comment section. That will be helping everyone. Thank you everyone for watching the session. I hope you found it useful. If you like the session, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. And also ring the notification bell to remain updated with the new upcoming sessions. There are more Java and Spring Boot sessions available on this channel, so feel free to explore them. I hope you have tried all the examples which I have discussed in this session. If you haven't yet done so, please go ahead and try out all the examples. Those will be very, very helpful for you. All right. So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye for now.